Ja, nu ska vi se. Det står att jag har utmärkt anslutning. Ja, nu är det så. Nu är vi tillbaka. Dags att undersöka det här huset. Jag har ätit soppa och bröd. Och här för att familjen är död. Det är lite nog är de döda. Sägs att mamman, Sarah Hawkins, eldade upp huset. Men här står det ju. Hennes pappa eller något har då sagt att nej, så skulle hon aldrig ha gjort. Det här vi ska stå nu. Charles är då pappan i huset.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary?
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh.
Barnet här då.
Poor kid.
År. Ja.
Charles Hawkins' grave.
In den här statyn. I laid me down and slept. I awakened for the Lord sustained. I awakened for the Lord sustained me. Psalm 3:5. Reverend John Wickwood.
1693. This house is much older than it seems. Someone is using the fireplace. I suppose that this is where old Winchester lives.
olustigt. Det kommer ju bli läskigare. Ja. Man inte kunna ta.
Recently fallen. It's as if all life has abandoned the place. Sturdy and well sharpened. Sturdy and well sharpened.
Ja, det är en yxa. Kvar där du då, så går jag upp och kollar. 11. Den där yxan.
The axe is gone.
Va?
I'd better be on my guard.
Men vad fan. Jag är helt säker på att det var en bugg först. Han sa...
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa!
Whoa!
You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on dark water.
Sarah Hawkins' father sent me here to investigate the death of his daughter.
Webster, huh? I understand how he feels. But me? I want the dead to rest in peace. And that means kicking the ass of gumshoes like you.
Why would you not want me to help understand what happened here?
I've got nothing to hide. Tell me what you're doing here. And no baloney.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
The mansion isn't safe. You would break your neck as sure as you're trying my patience right now.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked. And I make sure it stays that way.
The sooner I carry out my investigation, the sooner I wrap up the case and return to Boston. After which, you'll never hear of me again.
Huh. I like the sound of that. But I have a better idea. You leave right now, and you never come back.
Silas! Pierce! In God's name, what are you doing?
Officer Bradley, this hood was trying to break into the mansion.
Do something, Bradley, or this story will have a nasty ending.
I vouch for him, Silas. He's working with us. We have reason to believe that someone entered the mansion and stole some paintings.
Impossible. I would have seen it.
Better safe than sorry. Now let us in. I promise to keep an eye on this one.
Okay then. I'll leave the key with you. You could have
Achievement
told me that
unlocked.
earlier.
A terrible old man.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
Stop bothering me.
kolla här.
This gate is locked.
Ja. Känns som ett sånt spel som... Nu går jag ner här till där Silas bor. Och då kommer han bara dyka upp och skiter med mig. En annan yxa. Får jag inte ta. Blod.
The poor wretch seems to spend the best part of his time isolated from the world.
Jag ska nog.
I know a thing or two about solitude myself.
Det är så svårt att gå upp där så ska jag nog inte dit. Ugh.
Piers, shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Spännande. Ja, nu får jag öppna.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
The finalizing graveyard. Silas Winchester. Oh, that is the shot the place armed with an axe. Yes, Bradley managed to calm him down finally. Get a hold of the key to the Hawkins mansion. They enter the building looking for the seed of the fire. Jag har velat se det här. Jag har velat spela det här spelet väldigt länge. Sen innan det kom ut faktiskt.
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
Ja. The hemlis vill jag ju ha. Validate, yes. Vanity. Okej, nu förstår jag.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? What kind of meat is this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins. The boy was probably here, smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins didn't eat. Was it because of the meat? Or something else? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles. Sarah Hawkins painted herself with her son, Simon, ready to go somewhere, but without Charles.
Eller...
Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer? Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Did someone escape the fire? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? They had a fight. Why did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Lämpa polisen.
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Have to go deeper.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing, I'd be in serious trouble.
Ja, men inte jag.
This door is locked. These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? Crowbar could prove useful. This door is blocked from the outside. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty. An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
Bra bok. Där kommer den. Bra bok. Kan rekommendera. Gud. Skräms.
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Whaler.
This piano is in disrepair. Looks like the Hawkins kept it more for decoration than for music. This place was falling apart long before the fire. This place was falling apart long before the fire.
Ska vi gå upp här? Eller upp?
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
Med upp nu eller?
"20,000 Leagues Under the Sea."
Klassiker.
Another story about the mysteries of the deep. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. would Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Yes, sir. As you know, I have always held you in your... No longer continue to close my eyes on the behavior of your wife. Last week, she again terrified my clientele. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in the care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that, although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully yours, Anton Wellard. Någon man vill prata med i sådana fall. Vi ringa Anton Wellard. Vilken tur att jag inte gick. Det hade inte.
Locked. The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him. The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time. What was going through that boy's mind? What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
Yes.
Perfect. This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why. Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Ceremonial.
Bradley? Is that you? Despite what happened, they seem to have loved each other. Is anyone there?
Jag?
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
This Dr. Fuller, was he Sarah Hawkins' therapist?
I understand your worries, but I assure you that Sarah is in good hands here at the Riverside Institute. Oh, my. Goes without saying that her state requires very and a high level of attention. Her full potential will only be able to express itself if she is placed in a secure environment and surrounded by qualified staff. The decision is yours, of course, but I seem to understand that you are running out of time. Your friend Thomas Fuller.
It looks like an old seaway map.
Abuya. Skilla. Prodigal. Orphans. Saint Claudine.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins. It looks like a freehand map of Darkwater. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. I must find a way to activate the opening. I'd be better off not touching them for the moment. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Why are these letters here, and not with Sarah Hawkins' belongings? Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Ooh. Vilken logg?
As if the bookcase has been moved several times. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. Charles Hawkins was a sort of traveler, right?
More like an adventurer, I guess. He left for months, exploring remote places and abandoned towns.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Det är verkligen det sådär.
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
9, 1, 31.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Ett.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
961.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
Först där är vi.
Looks like it worked.
Well done, Pierce.
Var mitt på Massrosa.
Secret passage, under the manor. It's like a detective novel. That guy must have already gotten far.
Yeah. And he had a direct means of entry to the crime scene. We must find him.
What is this place?
3 seats.
Look. Someone's been here recently.
Did Charles Hawkins use this place? Who were the others? What is this mask supposed to represent?
Cthulhu.
Whatever Charles Hawkins hid here, he didn't want it in his house. This piece of cloth is unmistakably from a dress. Was Sarah Hawkins here? This symbol. What does it mean?
Såna.
Of course.
And something tells me that the key is climbing these steps. There's tunnels all over this island. Given the size of this cave, there's gotta be other entrances.
The passage continues further down. Might as well start with that.
I ain't gonna squeeze in there. I'll find another way. If possible, I prefer not to ruin my uniform.
Fine, fine. Go look for another entrance. I'll try my luck down below.
Some kind of dream catcher. If I touch it, it'll turn to dust. An old diary.
Det var det jag märkte till. Skelettet.
A sad way to go. These paintings must be several centuries old. These paintings must be several centuries old. These people lying down. Are they dead? Are they asleep? This monstrous creature must be an allegory. These buildings seem to have come out of the water.
Really?
Time has weakened these structures. I don't have time to search them all. I don't have time to search them all. This oil again. What is it used for? This oil again. What is it used for?
Hagligt säkert. Hej.
Hej.
Eget. Dricker du vin? Vet du vad jag gör?
Oj.
Det. Streamar.
Jag har ett spel.
Call of Cthulhu.
Nej, varför streamar du det?
Ja, det är för att det...
live nu?
Ja, det är jag är live nu. Du är med.
Ja, jag är med i live.
Ja. Vi har en tittare som förmodligen är jag.
Vad gör Elin då?
Hon jobbar.
Ja, okej. Tänkte om ni ville ta ett glas vin med oss.
Jag ska nog ta ett glas vin. Jag stänger av.
What's going on here?
Piers!
Keep your voice down. We're not alone.
Good God. What have you got me into?
We'll see. I'll go on. Try to go down on your side.
Yeah, there's a passage. I'll meet you at the bottom.
Jag är åter. Kan man dela streamen på något vis? Man delar länken till streamen, det måste man kunna göra. Om jag bara går in på YouTube. Där står det antar att jag ska dö. Jag går in på YouTube. Där står det antar att jag ska dö. Jag går in på YouTube. Oj. Det blir dubbelljud här. Nu är vi igång. Här är det en sekt. Jag har haft en pickadoll. Ja, dit. Fan. Det är ett huvud. Hej tittare. Jag igen. Ja.
A mass grave. A table for sacrifice?
Ja, det var inte ett huvud. Så ska det vara jag? Eller är det... Ja.
I got it. Oh, I can't breathe. What's happening?
Kim! Åh, nu har jag en panikattack här. Om du missade början av streamen så drömde jag det här, det första som hände. Jag vaknade här. Ah.
No, damn it! I must find a way out of here.
Precis. Är man med igenom här?
Is it my turn? Yes. It is time. You will soon be one of us. If your body and mind are ready.
I dream of it every night. I have constant visions. I am ready.
Good
Man har
enough.
haft en kniv.
Prove it to us.
It's like in my dream.
Ja, där berättade han det. Det ska vara ljud, Elin. Är du kvar, Kim?
A pre-Columbian tribal dagger. Probably destined for scarification rituals.
Det har inte varit så här läskigt i spelet tidigare. Då har det bara varit... nu får jag öva min ockultism. Tittade ett tag.
Latin? See what it says. What is this awakening they talk about?
Ja, man måste ha kanal för att skriva. Hon är inte inloggad. Vad kul med tittare. Views on my stream. Jag antar att det är låst här. Låst efter sig. Smyga här. Det här då? Nej, det här gillar jag inte. Hej Elin! Välkommen till festen.
You who sleeps, accept this dream under your
Men vad ska jag... Alltså, jag vågar ju inte gå fram till de här.
Ja, Cthulhu nithsiha fetag.
Grant him your flesh and accept his, so that his body and yours may be one.
Meningen att jag ska... Nej, jag kanske ska smyga upp här.
Grant him your mind and accept his, so that his mind and yours may be one.
Yeloig padk Cthulhu
Locked.
loigna.
Grant him your dreams and accept his, so that the paths of your souls finally intertwine.
Den tas ut här.
El Cthulhu kashag.
Let his soul guide you to us, just as your dreams guided it to you.
Yorel Cthulhu bogshag.
Ja.
Let your dreamers open the way, so that the day finally comes when you will awaken.
La Cthulhu nafal fatag.
Det är det där.
I feel him.
You are gifted indeed, not another word. Let him pass through every part of you. All you who sleep, bring me more sacred
Ja, jag pausar.
kingdom.
Berätta. Det här är en säker kanal. Va? Åh! När då? Nu måste jag... Kim, vadå vadå... Åh nej, det är Pablo Escobar. Hej Pablo Escobar. Grattis Kim och Linnea. Åh nej, inte Charles Manson också. Nu är det för många av historiens bad boys här. Men vad kul Kim och Linnea. Grattis till er. Hoppas vi får ses snart och fira. Jag gör det Charles. Ja. Berätta mer Kim om hur det här har gått till. Så ska jag bara mygga runt de här läskiga personerna. Ja, varför? På Harrys i Varberg. Gud vad mysigt. Åh nej. Inte FBI. Nu får ni dra, både Pablo och Charles. Nu är FBI här.
It looks like a kind of deep coma. What could this ritual have done to them?
Vad är det som händer?
We are ready for the ceremony. What about your protege?
His awakening is complete. He will join you shortly.
Nej, Kim, det tänker jag inte göra. Smyga ut härifrån. Vi vill jättegärna komma. Skriv detaljerna här i den här säkra chatten.
Bradley, what are you doing here?
I saw two odd-looking guys coming down. Seemed up to no good. What in the world is this?
An intruder!
Oh shit!
Utom konstapeln.
Don't move! Police! Don't move! I won't hesitate.
Bradley, get
to
back!
shoot.
Get back!
You asked for it.
Charles, you shouldn't have seen this.
Ah!
Vad ska jag göra nu? Inga.
It's caving in. I need to get out of here.
Ja, nu är det hetsigt FBI. Kom med för er. Sten rakt på mig.
My leg!
Sten. Ja, du borde prova det. Det här är... Jag har spelat kanske 1,5-2 timmar. Och det här är liksom det första läskiga som händer. Eller ja, det har varit lite läskigt innan, men det här är det värsta hittills.
Light! At last.
Kryp mot ljuset, Edward Pierce. Nej. Typiskt. Pierce and Officer Bradley followed the intruder to the secret meeting place of a cult set in a network of underground caves right under the Hawkins Manor. Witnessed a strange ceremony led by a Charles Hawkins, very much alive. Bradley tried to arrest him, but Hawkins, whose body displayed various mutations, disemboweled the police officer. As he tried to escape from him, Pierce found himself prisoner of a rockfall. Rushed to the Riverside Institute. He is in a critical state. Vem hittade mig då? Vem var det som körde mig till sjukhus? Enter madness. Ja. Nej, nu ska det bli lite gore här. Och då får man inte önska Simtown. Åh, där är han! Där är doktorn med glasögon var med på ett kort som jag hittade tidigare. Ja, det är Dr. Fuller. Ja, vi ses snart, Elin. Puss puss.
I can't get up.
Så ska vi spela Hyrule Warriors.
Pierce. You can certainly say that you gave us a scare.
What did you do to me? Undo these straps!
Whoa, go easy, my friend.
You were dead. He killed you.
Are you sure he's better?
He was dead. Me too. We were dead. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, my friend.
Då Kim.
What? No.
Åh nej. Precis när du ska stänga. Så jävla dålig timing.
What happened to me? Where am I?
Och mitt ben. Det är inte som jag haltar. Hur länge har jag varit här?
You have to come with us. No, please. I can't leave here.
You got no choice, Sanders, and neither do we.
No, you don't understand. If I go out, he'll see me. No, no!
You're leaving this cell.
Please. I don't want him to
Ja, det är Elin. Hand om spåren åt oss. Escape. Can't escape. You can't escape. Sarah. Sarah. Det är Dr. Fullers patient. Jag kan sova. Det är det enda jag kan göra. Det var väl det då. Jag är i ett annat rum. Nu haltar jag. Det är bara en dröm. It's okay, I talk English sometimes too. And I'm not, this is my tourist English. When I'm at work and speaking English, it's much better than this. When I'm abroad, it is sound like this. When I'm at work, I sound more like this. I sound very sophisticated when I speak English. Men vad kul att du gillar det. I can subscribe. Jag streamar inte så ofta, men du är välkommen tillbaka.
They scrawled all over their maps in the wake of my lonely wanderings.
Vad läskigt. De såg likadant ut. De är ute allihopa. Jag håller inte på så här.
No sea is dark enough to hide the color of my blood. No wind strong enough to scatter my dreams.
Det är det här som är en dröm, eller? Nu ska man veta vad som är dröm och verklighet.
When the last of them rises up, you will choose. I will not be here to bear witness to it, because you will have released me. But the earth will resound to your cries, or theirs. Awake and free me.
You there. Wake up. Come on, stand up. We don't have much time. Can you stand up?
Who are you?
A friend of Ethan Bradley. It was he who told me that you had been interned here.
Wait. Bradley is really alive? I don't understand. You filled me so full of drugs I can't distinguish dream from reality.
Please believe that I have nothing to do with these disgraceful treatments. Look, I don't have time to explain everything. I'm not really supposed to be here. And the same goes for you, according to Ethan. You must leave as soon as possible, and as unobtrusively as possible. I've brought you your clothes. Let me go ahead. We'll meet upstairs.
Wait a minute. I saw the nurses at work on a patient. It wouldn't be good for me to get caught.
You must avoid them at all costs. If someone found out that I released you from your room, I'd never find work in a hospital again.
So nice of you to worry about me like that.
Don't be unpleasant, Mr. Pierce. We must not stay here. There are 2 men standing guard near the stairs. It's the only way to the floor above. I shall try to distract them, and get at least one to come with me. All you need to do is to follow me as soon as the way is free.
Understood.
Jag fick grejer. Vill ju prova alla dörrar.
What does this mean? What did they inject him with? Am I in an asylum?
Ja, har du inte förstått det?
What did he write about the painting?
Paintings are cursed. Anmelser. I'm for you. So cursed.
Why the strange symbol repeated over and over? Sarah.
Escape.
Sarah Hawkins is on this list of authorized visitors.
Läsa någonting mer.
If I don't get out of here, I'll end up like him. Poor wretch.
To say that I'm surprised to see you, but we all know that your curiosity will be your ruin.
I don't understand. These people need care. You keep them in this terrible place as if...
Go back upstairs where your patients are waiting for you to treat them. As for you, gentlemen, do not disappoint me anymore. No one enters or leaves.
Yes, Doctor.
Damn it. I'll have to find a way of getting rid of those two myself.
Ut därifrån.
I know. If you do it again, I'll report it. All right. I know.
Och inte stå upp.
The machine is working again, but the control wheels haven't been put back on.
I was just going to the storage room. I can bring them to you.
No, Dr. Fuller doesn't want us touching the pressure valves.
As you want. I'm gonna see if there's sleeping pills.
Good God. What could this machine be used for? Is there a connection between this corpse and the machine?
Oljan.
The corpse is complete. Whose are these limbs? Vats of rotten flesh? An elaborate electrical system? Like a dumb pulp novel. The liquid connects it to the electric current. What are its properties? Worse and worse.
något gömt här. Dold. Hemlis. Var? Den där uppe. Här har vi den.
Do the cops know what's going on?
Snuten.
This machine seems to consume a great deal of electricity. I can still increase the load. It's an ammeter. I didn't expect to see one on this little rock. Have I activated anything?
Har jag aktiverat något? Ja, jag har inte spelat Amnesia själv. Men jag har kollat på några streams.
I can still increase the load.
Ja, jag tror att det är ganska likt Amnesia. Som det vi har förstått om Amnesia så är man livrädd hela tiden och det är jag nu. Laddarna. Arkiven. Här.
Zoology, esotericism, mineralogy, and a full shelf on cephalopods.
Cephalopods. Non-human centipede.
Sarah Hawkins. She was a patient here. That Dr. Fuller again.
Turned after he had shown grave signs of madness. Vadå? Gå på att gömma sig. Oj då. Ett läskigt skåp. Oj, oj.
It's done. Now for the others.
Hey!
Nej. Det är första gången jag dog. Okej, så jag slår på den där. Jag vill inte gå för nära. Där. står det någon... Det står massa folk här. Och en vakt. En ökade puls betyder att jag inte kan vara här inne hur länge som helst.
One, two, three, four, five, six. No, not six. 4, 5. Just got a few days to go. Yeah, that's it. 4 days at most. No more. Perhaps less. I think I got the right date. My calculations are right.
Jag går runt om här.
Stop, he does not catch me. If he does not catch me, I do not sleep.
Komma till den röda sladden. Man går här under som i Batman.
You. I sleep. What are you doing there? But you don't seem to be friends with the nurses. I can help you.
What do you want?
Sleep. That's all.
Sleep? You don't want to leave?
No. Have you seen the storm that's brewing? I'm fine here. Except for one problem.
You want sleeping pills, right?
Yeah. And in exchange, I can make noise. Lots of noise.
You'll draw the guards to your cell to allow me to escape.
So, you in? Find something to make me sleep, and I'll take care of the guards for you.
I'll find you some pills.
Go look in the storage room. There must be sleeping pills there.
Locked.
Klarar mig om jag står här. Vågar inte gå nära de där dörrarna igen.
what is welling up inside me. I feel it in my head and in my body. He roars and swells and has strength of oceans. Its waves rise and crash, leaving behind them only trail of white nourishing bone.
Ska man göra det här? Ja. Sätt mig. Blir jag tagen nu så... Jag blir tagen nu.
Hey!
Nej, det får vara slutet för idag. Kul att du ville kolla, FBI. Vi får se när jag streamar nästa gång. Det här var verkligen första gången sedan början av sommaren typ. Så, ja. Men det finns ju säkert något sätt att kolla när jag är live nästa gång. Ha det så bra!